Well, something we've been emphasizing and talking a lot about, working on and doing the things in practice we think that can help us do that is trying to come out of the first quarter and start the game fast, start at an upbeat tempo, get some stuff done in that area, and I think we got off to a good start in that area tonight. I like the way our defense ran around early. Obviously, we put together a 90-yard drive, made a big play to Vincent, but made some key third down conversions that help you drive the ball. You know, from my looking at our football team, we have a 8 or 9 day stretch here before we play Dallas that is probably as critical a period that you can have in terms of our team. To me, it's the second phase of our training camp. It will be critical in terms of our development, not only our young guys, but certainly our starters. When you look at us defensively, we could have as many as 6 new starters on defense, and getting all those guys on the same page where they can play an entire game will be critical. So we have a lot of work to do over the next week. I'm anxious to get back started. But you know, I think when we grade the tape, we'll like a lot of the young guys, what they did. We just got to get them playing everyone on the same page.
Probably could have scripted that first drive much better than that.
Yeah, it was nice to drive and score, and that's kind of what we wanted to accomplish. But you know, you watch the tape, and there's certainly things to clean up. You know, I can give you a false impression of that, you know, because it looked easy, but we still have a long way to go. That's one drive of a game, you know, so. Have a lot of work to do, but it was nice to not have any penalties that first drive, you know, be crisp. We converted 2 third downs, and a handful of guys were able to touch the ball. So it was a good start, but certainly a lot of work to do before we're ready for that opener.
What were some of the observations from the coach's side as you stood on the sidelines for the last 3 quarters? What stood out to you on the game?
Well, I just think it's always fun. I always enjoy the first game, watching guys play for their first time in the NFL. I remember my first time, and it's fun just to watch guys that love to play. You know, we have a lot of guys that really love to play, and obviously the highlight was Brian Walters, you know, running the kickback, and you know, if you pan down there on the sideline while he was scoring, you saw a bunch of guys super excited for him, and you know, it's always fun when you see a young guy that puts in the time that he puts in and get to make a big play on national TV. So. You know, games are also fun to me in the preseason because it's when your team starts to do this. You know, you start to come together because, you know, we haven't been around different than other years, other than the guys that we knew that were returning. We hadn't been around each other a ton and practiced with each other a ton. So that's when you kind of start to develop that camaraderie and that gel and that togetherness. And, you know, this is a step headed in that direction.